We're going to have fun tonight. I love working with Susan Haller. She's such an amazing singer, great talented writer, and I think you're really going to enjoy this tonight. Thank you all for participating in the food drive. I know the food bank. Can you hear it? Is that better? Have to step up to it. Be a pro. Thank you for helping with the food drive. We appreciate all the donations. Thank you for putting in the plate as well. And before we begin, I want to introduce someone very, very special to me. And you probably heard me chat about her, and I'll just get right to it. This is my lovely neighbor, Marie, everybody. And I'm so glad she's here. She has a tough time getting around sometimes, but we help her out when she needs it, and I love doing that for her. She's just a joy to live around, and you're going to hear more about Marie in a little bit, okay? We're going to have some fun, because I wrote a song about Marie that you're going to hear tonight, and tells all about her life. It's this really cute song, and I hope you really enjoy it. All right, so every show has to start with an overture. Here we go. Just kidding. So now, would you all, here it goes, help me welcome the lovely, the very witty, the very talented Miss Susan Haller.
Oh my God, this is so much fun. Thank you. Oh, can I say that here? Oh my God. Thank you. If I can say it anywhere, I'm going to say it here. Oh my God. Okay, so you're going to get, we're going to go through a bunch of stuff, but right now we're going to do this. We're going to go into some bliss right now. It is a style that moves me when you walk through the bar. It is a smile that tells me, oh, I like who you are. It is the way you come into the room on the move. It is the same every time we enter into the groove. And nothing's going to stop me. I'm telling you this is bliss. I'm in bliss Oh yeah, I'm in bliss. And it is a time you come and just to smell my neck, and then it's sublime. You got me thinking, what the heck, and is it a crime to fantasize some goings on? There is every indication that it's growing strong, and nothing's gonna stop me. I'm telling you this, it's bliss. I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss. Bliss happens every time you come around, and bliss is awakening a sensual sound. Bliss is the thought of making love till 3. Bliss is the feeling of ecstasy, and nothing's gonna stop me. I'm telling you this is bliss. I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss. Ken Potter on the piano, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to be telling a few stories, singing a few songs. Listen, you won't know a single word in any of these songs because I write everything myself. You were not going to recognize anything. So hang on and go for the ride. Get your listening ears on and we're going to have some fun. Bliss happens every time you come around, and bliss is awakening a sensual sound. Bliss is the thought of making love till 3. Bliss is the feeling of ecstasy, and nothing's gonna stop me. I'm telling you this, it's bliss. I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss. And there's a time you got me in a total trance, and I gotta say, I'm having fun with this romance. So why don't you say, I love me for a couple of days? We can tantalize each other in delicious ways, and nothing's gonna stop me. I'm telling you this, it's bliss. Oh yeah, I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you two would move over about 6 inches and she could move over 6 inches and she would be in the shade. So just hop it on over a tiny little bit. Not enough to be behind that guy. We want you to see. Isn't that better? Because she's like, I'm going to have a croaky neck. My pleasure. I have to manipulate people. Okay, which one of you remembers the old sounds of the kitchen? Remember when it was fun? Remember when there was bacon, and which we don't get to eat anymore, and there was toast popping, and what else was there, Ken? Was there a percolator back in the day? Remember the percolator was so charming. You got to wake up to the sound. But Ken makes it sound like this. I put the coffee in the percolator. I'm waiting for the water to boil. Sooner or later, the bean is stopping the top. It's popping like hot cooking oil. Switched on the thermal generator. I'm waiting for the coil to get hot. An electric simulator. The heat gets high just like a fire under my coffee pot. It only takes but a minute for the bubbles to start to scream. Then I put a lot of sugar in it. Baby, he adds the cream. Well, I put the coffee in the percolator. I'm waiting for the water to boil. I know that sooner or later, the bean is up on the top is popping like hot cooking oil. It only takes but a minute for the bubbles to start to scream. Then I put a lot of sugar in it. Baby, he adds the cream. Well, I put the coffee in the percolator. I'm waiting for the water to boil. I know that sooner or later, the bean is up on the top is popping like hot cooking oil. The bean is up on the top is popping like hot cooking oil. The bean is up on the top is popping and it's hot. Is this the cutest little tiny cup that goes right really well with my outfit? Are we kidding right now? And then I had to get it with the tiniest little teapot to go with the tiny little cup to go with the outfit. So I was shopping yesterday at Goodwill, actually, Value Village, and I had to go for, and I know they had the tiny teapot in here. So it's an inaugural vision of the tiny teapot. You're going to hear a little romance tonight, a little romance and a little drama, and I've got some stories to tell you. I lived in Las Vegas for 14 years, and I started singing cabaret in 1981, and I've done one-woman shows for my entire life, and so it makes me happy to be up here with just a piano player. I don't need a whole band. I like singing with a whole band, but it's a lot of money. Okay, and I'm the one that has to pay the band. So I always pay everybody I work with. All right, so this is a little romantic song that I wrote when I was probably 19. So we're gonna do this for you right now. Flowers sitting in vases, memories of places I shared, I lived with you. Starlight making things alright, fruit, cheese, good wine, life's fine. I'm here with you. Champagne and bubbles and troubles away. I'm reeling with feeling that love's here to stay. Come near, a whisper in your ear, sweet things you'll hear, it's clear. We're in love today. You and me, you and I, living free, flying high, moonlight, the night's right for passion and love. Just love's illusion that causes confusion. Relax, just start losing your mind over me. Champagne and bubbles and troubles away. I'm reeling with feeling that love's here to stay. Come near, a whisper in your ear, sweet things you'll hear, it's clear. We're in love today. You and I living free, flying high, moonlight, the night's right for passion and love. Just love's illusion that causes confusion. Relax, just start losing your mind over me. Champagne and bubbles and troubles away. I'm reeling with feeling that love's here to stay. Come near, a whisper in your ear, sweet things you'll hear, it's clear. We're in love today. Come near, a whisper in your ear, sweet things you'll hear, it's clear. We're in love today. Thank you so much. I living in Las Vegas. There's a really interesting organization run by Cirque du Soleil called One Drop, and what they do is their passion is for that. The theory is one drop of water will save the world, one drop of water at a time. And I went to one of their functions, and I was like really blown away by how powerful the thought was and how wonderful the organization was. And I came out of that that function, and I sat down and I wrote this. Think of the power a single drop has when it's time for a new life to grow. A rainflower pours down one drop at a time, like a waterfall feeding the river below. Every small single tear holds a rainbow. Every child holds a future within. It's how life grows strong. Won't you come along? Just one step and we're there in this dream that we share. Together we know we can win. This is your world and mine. We're saving it one drop of water at a time. Think of the power a single voice has to inspire the soul with a story. Think of the hour we shout out in praise as we capture humanity's glory. A drop when it's mixed with a small tiny seed builds a tree that will shelter a storm. A hand that extends to a people in need brings life from the cold to a heart that is warm. Raise your hand in pride. Feel the joy inside. Just one step and you're there in this dream that we share. Together we know we can win. This is your world and mine. We're saving it one drop of water at a time. Think of the hour when the power of one overshadows a world full of fear. Think of the hour, think of the power, think till you're perfectly clear. If you're saving the planet for the children of the future are here. We're here, we're here, we're here. Think of the time when the love that you share puts an ending to poverty's reign. A world that is free from the depths of despair is a joy we strive to attain. A drop full of promise, a dream for a life, gives a child a chance to belong. A world that is freedom from hunger and strife is society glorious and strong. Raise your voice in song. Won't you come along? Just one step and we're there in this dream that we share. Together we know we can win. This is your world and mine. We're saving it one drop of water at a time. This is your world and mine. We're saving it one drop of water at a time. We're saving it one drop of water at a time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know what's next. Huh? Oh, yeah. We did this show already, and I already forgot the time. I already forgot the order, so I have to. Right.
I'll help her out. Not to worry. I got it.
Hit it, maestro. Stranded. Before cell phones, my sister went to Rum Cay, which was the very last island in the Bahamas, on a mailboat. Well, it turns out that the mailboat broke down and she couldn't get home when she was supposed to. So she sent us a telegram that said this: stranded in paradise, don't send help. Ice the wine and chill the glasses, get the candles from the shelf. Dim light, then light the fire. I see it in your eyes. We're gonna be stranded in paradise, stranded in paradise. Word on the TV, there's a storm that's coming through. Got you batting down the hatch, it's gonna snow a foot or two. I guess we'll be together for a week, just me and you. We're gonna be stranded in paradise, stranded in paradise. Stranded, I got my man beside me. Stranded, no hand or time to guide me. Stranded, I want to pay the price to be stranded in paradise. To be stranded in paradise. Went on a cruise down where the breeze is blowing hot. Blew the engine, tried to find wind for the sail, but there was none. It's you and me together for a week here on the shore. We're gonna be stranded in paradise, stranded in paradise. Stranded, I got my man beside me. Stranded, no hand or time to guide me. Stranded, I want to pay the price to be stranded in paradise. To be stranded in paradise. Stranded in paradise, don't send help. Ice the wine and chill the glasses, get the candles from the shelf. Dim lights and light the fire. I see it in your eyes. We're gonna be stranded in paradise, stranded in paradise, stranded in paradise. Don't send help. Ken and I both relate to this song very deeply. It's a very deep, deep song. We relate on a couple of different levels. It's a double entendre. This song is actually called Out of the Closet. So in 1981, when I put this show together called Out of the Closet, because I changed my clothes 10 times in 30 minutes and sang 12 songs while I was changing, which only made sense to call it Out of the Closet, my mother said, what if you go on Phil Donahue in remember Phil Donahue? That's how far back this was. What if you go on Phil Donahue in 5 years and he asks if you were gay? I said, if Phil Donahue asked me anything in 5 years, I made it. We're good.
Little technical issue. We'll be right with you.
What? Oh, mic change. Well, we'll just keep entertaining the audience with my rival stories.
I'm involved in this song, so
Yeah. So there's and classically, I'm the fifth child born in the 5th of the week at 5 in the afternoon on August 5th in the year 1955. 5 wants personal freedom and change and variety and new opportunities all the time. 5 wants to learn about all phases of life and will not be hampered by convention. 5 loves pleasure, sports, art, science, music, travel, and languages. 5s are adaptable, imaginative, and they love to dress. So I would come off this stage out of the closet, having made the these classic parents, having made the set and write the songs and performed and made the clothes and blah, blah, blah. And my father, who was a glorious man, would always say to me, "How's the job? Got benefits yet?" Thanks, Dad. Are you there? I'm coming out of the closet,
Me too.
the chest of drawers and the trunk.
In some fabulous funk.
My boredom must hold a vintage deposit of electric eclectical junk. I got a style that's unique, I'm undeniably chic, from the flash of the Fortis to the push of punk. I got a passion for fashion,
It's different,
it may be an irrational vice,
but it's oh so nice.
I must confess that to dress for success, I never look the same twice. I hate department store clothes with their row after row after row after row after row. I'm coming out of the closet.
Me too.
I never wear the clothes that I hate. If there's a sports guy with my name on his shirt, well, maybe I'll reciprocate. I'm a messy old broad and I'm kinda odd, but when I like to look good, when I look good, I feel great. I'm coming out of the closet,
Me too.
and just a bit of the wall, but I'm having a ball. Though it's a bit of a campy deposit that takes a large trailer to haul. When I come into some cash, I blow it all on some flash, and I love every thread of it all. Yeah, I love every thread of it all.
You go, doll.
Yeah, I love every thread of it all. We there, Nathan? Does that work for him now? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to take a break. She gets her union break now. Okay. So.
I'm taking the tea with
Great.
me.
Okay. So I'm going to take an opportunity here. I know pretty much most everybody in this room, and I plug my shows coming up all the time. But some of you I don't know I'm meeting for the first time, which is terrific, and I'm so glad you're here. I direct 2 choruses up in Bellevue. One is called Northwest Sound. They're really terrific, and the other one is called Northwest Mix. We're now under the umbrella of Acapella Northwest, and that's the name of the organization that is now running both organizations. But we're putting on our next show, June 2nd, Friday night at 2 o'clock, and June 3rd, Saturday afternoon matinee at 2 o'clock. And I have a flyer here. Please do come, and we'd love to have you there. The show is really fabulous. I actually had to come up with the title because nobody would help me with the production of the show, so I sort of put it all together, but it's fantastic music, and the choruses are both singing really, really well. So please do come and get a flyer, and I would be glad to have you at one of those events, okay? All right, so now we get to have a little fun here, and I tell you more about Marie, and she's shaking her head. Well, Marie doesn't really get out very much. She has some physical difficulties that I've been helping her with, and I'm so glad she's here today. Well, this was about, let's see, what is this, 23? Just a little over a year ago. I called up Marie on the phone, and she normally answers, but this one time, her phone didn't answer. It went to her answering machine, her message line. And it goes something like, "Hi, this is Marie. Please leave a message." And I got on the phone and said, "Hi, Marie. How are you today? I was just wondering how you are. Call me later. Bye." And that little idea became a hook of a song about Marie and all of her wonderful things that she does. And this song tells all of the wonderful things that she loves to do. So listen carefully to the words, and you're going to learn all about Marie right now, okay? Here we go.
Hi Marie, how are you today? Hi Marie, are Are things going your way? Hi, Marie. Hope life's happy and gay. I was wondering what you did today. Hi, Marie. Hi, Marie. Hi, Marie. Did you send incantations out all through the night? Did you fend off vampires with all of your might? Did you give all your warlocks and witches a fright? Did you find your stage bundle and give it a light? Well, Marie, Marie, you're at your best when you do all those things. Just remember to call me when you've got a plight. Hi, Marie, how are you today? Hi, Marie, are things going your way? Hi, Marie, hope life's happy and gay. I was wondering what you did today. Hi, Marie, hi, Marie, hi, Marie. Did you watch your Sounders or soccer team play? Did you play Bach on YouTube all through the day? Did you find some new thing to buy on eBay? Did you wait for your bus outside your doorway? Well, Marie, Marie, you're at your best when you do all those things. Just remember to call me when you need Subway. Hi, Marie, how are you today? Hi, Marie, are things going your way? Hi, Marie, hope life's happy and gay. I was wondering what you did today. Hi, Marie, hi, Marie, hi, Marie. Did you work on embroidery or make a new quilt? Did you water those plants so that they do not wilt? Did you eat all your pudding without any guilt? Did you navigate walking without any? Well, Marie, Marie, you're at your best when you do all those things. Just remember to call me when something gets spilt. Bye, Marie, hope you have a good day. Bye, Marie, things will soon go your way. Bye, Marie, I'm still happy and gay. I was wondering what you did today. Bye, Marie, bye, Marie, bye, Marie. Call me later. Bye, Marie.
This song could not be any different, any more different than that. Square is a little setup. So I lived in Las Vegas for 14 years. My daughter was 15. She got a little bug up her little panties, because 15-year-olds do. And she said, I'm moving up to Port Townsend, where we were a kid, and you can't stop me, and I'm going to go live on a farm because I hate Las Vegas, and I can't stand it, and I'm going to move away. So, okay. So we had a friend. I called them up. Can you take on another child? And, they said, we have work. We'd happily have someone help us. Okay, so over the weekend, I'm a single mom. I now not only have a missing daughter, but I have child support to pay. One of my friends was working at the Rio. I don't know how many people, are you Vegas people? Any of you Vegas people go to Vegas? There's a big casino called the Rio. She was working at the Rio, and she said, I know this guy. He wants to come. He's coming out of Texas. He wants to play tournament poker, and he's 6'2", and he used to be a linebacker with the University of Washington, and he's a lovely man, and he needs a place to stay because he wants to try tournament poker. He doesn't want to move into a place of his own because he doesn't have all that put together. He was coming in out of a divorce situation, coming in out of Texas. So that's a $2,600 mile he drove. And so he met my son. They got along. Things are going rapidly. I said, don't knock on my door in the middle of the night. I'm your landlord, not a naughty girl. And he said, yes, ma'am. Don't worry. I'm respectful. I said, fine. There's your room. Used to be my daughter's room. Fine. 10 days later, it's Friday the 13th. There's not a drop of coffee in my house, not a single drop. Now, I don't know about you guys, but without my coffee, he's dead in my daughter's bedroom. dead. I am now a murder scene at 7:30 in the morning in Las Vegas without a drop of coffee in the house on Friday the 13th. Are we getting the picture? All right? So I'm telling you that when someone you care about passes on, that's tragedy. When someone you don't know dies in your house, that's dramedy. So the coroner comes in, and he's a lovely man. He's a guy that is about this big. Fills up the doorway with these beautiful brown, kind eyes. And he sat at the table, and he said, because he was this big, he looked at my chair at the table before we sat down. Okay, like, And he said, "I'm so sorry for your loss, ma'am." And I said, "I didn't know him. I don't know who this guy is. I maybe I'm not even sure I knew his last name. I spent maybe 6 hours with him, and the entire time I'm busy." So he says, "What?" I said, Vegas roommate thing. He said, "Oh, happens all the time." And I said, well, I'm sure you're wondering how he died. Shall we get there first? Because he had been a linebacker, his back went out on him on the 2,600-mile trip. He went to the local hospital. They gave him a shot of morphine and a 4-pack of Scalaxin, which is an 800-milligram muscle relaxer. He took 3. He just curled around his pillow and died. Now, he'd been dead for like 2 days. But because we didn't know him, I'm busy. I didn't know, was he padding around when I wasn't home? Maybe he just liked sleeping stuff off. My friend said he'd taken painkillers and he was sleeping it off. So back to the coroner. I said, well, I didn't know him. But however, we got to do something while we're sitting there. So what was the weirdest case you ever worked on? He said, that's easy. And that is this. Excuse me, there's a lot of words in this
You betcha.
story.
We'll go slower.
Maybe you don't need to go rushing down the road
got
quite so fast. Maybe we can start that over again.
You got it.
Thank you. Once upon a time, there was a most horrendous crime where the husband of a woman went away. You have to understand that we had to find the man, and we searched in the desert for some odd days. We knew that there was fighting, we knew that it was bad, but for someone who was married, well, she simply wasn't sad. Once upon a time, there was a most horrendous crime, and through discovery, we needed to be sure that the innocent young wife had led a secret life. Then the criminal investigation turned on her. I noticed that the backyard had been planted flush with flowers. Memorial, how strange, with her dead husband gone for hours. In a time she should be grieving, her husband's life was cursed. The neighbors all complained that the landscape was the worst. There was standing in the yard, I was thinking all alone, when the prissy little poodle dug a middle finger bone. Because she buried the body in the backyard, under where the poodle did his do. The ultimate rejection, she cut him into sections. Then the only thing left was a bicep tattoo. And then we drew that little character, we stuck him on the net. We wondered who would see it and how lucky we could get. On America's Most Wanted at that Meeks Twistery, it was recognized by Brother Joe in Nashville, Tennessee. And at the trial, she was lacking in humanity.
But the judge let her off due to insanity.
Because she buried the body in the backyard, under where the poodle did its do, did its do, did its do, did its do, did its do. P.U. Thank you. Thank you for that. I don't think I can take much more of this. My tears are less each time I cry. And I finally know the heartache will end with a deep heartache. So find it in yourself to say goodbye. Please set me free. Can't you see that it's ended? Our lives that once blended have now fallen apart. Please let me be. There's no peace in the fighting. Release me, inviting a new lease on my heart. Can't you see? There's no joy in reliving the sorrow of yesterday's misery. Set me free, and tomorrow let me be. I'm told if you're cold, fire can burn from the embers, but my heart remembers a love frozen and dark, and I'm filled with a chill as each memory flashes. I sift through the ashes. There's no glow to spark. Can't you see that you're causing my life to be filled with pain? Set me free. Let me live again. Please let me be. Let me live again. Cigarette reflection, smoked the last one in the pack. Turn the tattered pages, looking back. Over the rejection, though I'm kind of feeling sad, glad for all the moments that we had. I cannot forget the night we met the stars above. We both took a chance that this romance would turn to love. Deep inside your eyes I read the answer to my prayer. Someone who had love that I could share. Distance came between us. Was it just a twist of fate? We'd be ripped apart by time and space, and it was unforeseen that your return would be too late. Love we lost, we never could replace. And I will love and miss the tender kiss, the lover's glance, longing through the night to be held tight in this romance. Laughing, crying, living, trying not to fall apart. Now I know the danger of a stranger with my heart. I will often miss the tender kiss, the lover's glance, longing through the night to be held tight in this romance. Laughing, crying, living, trying not to fall apart. Now I know the danger of a stranger with my heart. There's no other answer. I'm a dancer now with pain, twirling on the wings of compromise. And life would be enraptured if you captured all your dreams and sweet hellos did not become goodbyes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to take a brief moment for just doing a little commercial here. I write kids' books. And this one, I wrote this one during Black Lives Matter because it's important to me that children know that the world is colorful and that you start off with one world and you end up, and especially as we live now, we're a not very colorful audience today. But we're a very, very colorful society, and I don't want kids to be afraid of that. And we have to start in the nursery, helping our kids to understand that the more colors we surround ourselves, the happier we are. So, on the cover, we have Stinky, which is a skunk, Winky, which is a panda bear, and Gwen, who is a penguin. So it's called Black and White. So I'm just going to read it to you because this is shameless promotion. Stinky, Winky, and Gwen lived in a world that was black and white. Can you see this? You're okay? White by day, and I have copies of this for later. Black by night. They had never seen pink. They had never seen blue, hence the tie. Black and white was all they knew. One afternoon, to their dismay, a bright red bug arrived to play. Oh no, said Stinky, Winky, and Gwen, we're scared of her. Don't let her in. They covered their eyes. That's what kids do. And Lady the Bug said, peek-a-boo. She covered hers too with a great big grin, and Stinky, Winky, and finally Gwen said, peek-a-boo back. And that fine day, they invited their colorful friend to play. And just as the day went passing by, along came Bess, the butterfly. Shameless promotion. We either can buy them today in the back of the house, or you can get them on Amazon and send them to your favorite grandchildren. I know you have them. Don't be lying now. I know you all have them. But you can just, if you get it on Amazon, you just ship it right to them. You don't have to worry about, even trying to send it off another time. But there's always, so just black and white. Shameless promotion, Susan Haller, easy peasy. All right. What kind of music do you like, Ken?
I like a cappella and choral music and orchestral music and Rachmaninoff and all that old stuff. I like the old stuff. And Bach, I can't forget Bach.
Ah, love Bach, yes.
Jazz too.
A little jazz, just a little. And then I like country, folk, jazz, blues, Broadway. I was listening, you guys will love this, Andy Williams this morning. Had on Andy Williams this morning, a little bit of, because you know what, it's fun just to listen to people who are, you can hear the words and understand them. I'm just so like, what? And just singing, nice little songs about stuff. And it's like, I relate to that. But I grew up on Andy Williams. I learned how to vibrato on Andy Williams. He was on the record player. And Doris Day, remember them? And when I was 5, I knew all of those. We had Music Man and Camelot and My Fair Lady were the three big stuff. I was 5 in 1960. So and I knew all the words. I used to sing them to people in order. Sing the songs in order. I knew all of them. But now one of the things I like is scat. I love scat. I love scat when I ain't got nothing to say. I love scat. Like chatting in a musical kind of way. I'll take horn, you take bass. We'll start scatting all over the place. I love scat. I love scat, scatting the night away. You do I love scat. I love scat when I ain't got nothing to say. I love scat. Like chatting in a musical kind of way. Scatting, it ain't no surprise. Find the beat, you improvise. Shoot about my mind. Take it, Ken. I love scat. I love scat when I ain't got nothing to say. I love scat. Like chatting in a musical kind of way. I love scat. Some people find that hard. I don't know why. Oh, my. All right, we're 3 songs from the end, but we have an audience participation song you guys are just going to love. Okay. Ken.
Yes.
You ever fall in love in an instant in a bar?
You know me? Oh, yeah.
What was the best one? What color are the eyes?
Oh, yes. Usually on a Friday night.
Oh, on a Friday. So you have a whole weekend to be in love then. That's good.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that part. Yeah. Not that we ever did anything like young people. Let's try it.
Okay.
This is a very pretty song. I like to write pretty songs. My love, I remember when we met. The song was a duet when you asked me to dance. Love, you became an answered prayer. I turned to find you there when you asked me to dance. Music was enchanted when we danced across the floor. all my wishes granted when you asked to dance some more. Love, there was comfort in your arms. It was safe inside your arms. It was safe inside your arms when you asked me to dance. My love, how could I have ever guessed my life would be so blessed when you asked me to dance? Love, in the sweetest victory, your love has captured me when you asked me to dance. You said I love you more than sun will ever rise. Then you said I love you more than stars will fill the skies. Love, there was comfort in your arms. It was safe inside your arms. It was safe inside your arms when you asked me to dance. Love, I turned to find you there. I said a silent prayer when you asked me to dance. Love, my heart was standing still. You came and it was filled when you asked me to dance. You asked me to dance. You said I love you more than sun will ever rise. Then you said I love you more than stars will fill the skies. Love, there was comfort in your arms. It was safe inside your arms. It was safe inside your arms when you asked me, when you asked me, when you asked me to dance. You asked me to dance. Thank you. We are now at audience participation time. I know you've got it in you, and we're going to teach you the line. You ready? It goes like this. Add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather. Come on, I see, don't see your lips moving out there. It's not hard. There's just two notes. Add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another. Some of you can sing harmony, I know you can. Add a feather, add another feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather. Now, I did sing this song at my daddy's funeral, and when we started singing on a really dreary day, the big sun came in and just came down on us all, and we sang this song together, and it goes like this. You want to get to heaven? You want to go in style? Money can't buy passage, diamonds ain't worthwhile. But each and every time you make another person smile, sit quietly and hear the angels sing. They're gonna add another feather to your wings. Add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather 4 times. Add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather. The little ones for the little things, just a moment's glance. The big ones for the time you make the lonely heart a dance. And then your glorious come forth when your compassion takes a chance. Sit quietly and hear the angels sing. They're gonna add another feather to your wings. Add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather, add a feather, add another feather. Heroes fly when you save us all. Angels cry when you lost control. When you die, it's the simple things that raise us up to heaven, adding feathers to your wings, feathers to your wings. What you understand, you got a lot of love to share. You can lend a hand with just a smile that shows you care, and then you pass a bit of laughter around and see what it can bring. Quietly you hear the angels sing. They're gonna add another feather to your wings. Add a feather, add another feather. 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 Long before the satisfaction love and kindness bring. Sit quietly and hear the angels sing. 'Cause they're gonna add another feather to your wings. Add a feather, add another feather, Add a feather, add another feather, Add a feather, add another feather. Add a feather, add another feather. Add a feather, add another feather. Yeah. Give yourself a hand. Well done. Well done. You're going to walk out singing that song. That'll be in your head for about 2 weeks. You're going to hear that damn song. But you're going to look around like, I'm smiling. Got a little feather. Just a little goose down. This is our last song of the night. I'm so happy you guys came in. And we would sing more, but we don't know anything. We haven't been working together that long. But I want to thank you all for coming. And this is how I end every one of my shows. And I always think the perfect party is the one that shows up. So thank you very much. And Ken has been amazing. I want to say thank you to him. Thank you, Nathan. I keep wanting to call you something else, but Nathan's the name. Anyway, this is my blessing to each one of you and my gracious ending. And thank you so much for taking time out of your night, for bringing food and bringing money to the food bank. And this is how this goes. You were destined to shine, shine. You were destined to build, and you're filled with the love of design. You were destined to sing, and you sing so fine. You were destined to shine, shine. You were destined to feel, and you cry. You were destined to heal, and you comfort the people as they die. You were destined to learn of a life gone by. You were destined to shine, shine. You were destined to run, you were destined to dance, fall in love with someone in a tender romance. You were destined to give, you were destined to take, you were destined to love, though your heart wants to break. You were destined to go where life wants you to go. You were destined to quest after things you don't know. You were destined to dream, you were destined to see, you were destined to be what you're destined to be. Live long and be free to leave your destiny. You would us and shine, shine. Thank you, Ken Potter on the piano, ladies and gentlemen. You would us and shine, shine. Thank you, Nathan, on the sound. Yes, and shine. Give each one of yourselves a hand of your own for coming and being a part of this tonight. Thank you to you. You would us and shine, shine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Something from the church. Thank you
Oh,
so
you're so
much.
kind. Thank you. Totally unexpected, but I'm so grateful. Thank
You have
you.
a wonderful gift, and thank you for sharing it with us tonight.
So happy to be here.
Oh,